Go ahead and start over. We're all friends here.
Okay. All righty. Okay. For the sake of the recording, we are screen sharing, we are recording. The topic is focus, motivation, and essential oils. And this is a common occurrence in many of our lives where we have no motivation and our focus is little to none. And so that's what we're talking about tonight, is the correlation between our emotions and the aromas or the smells that we would smell. All right, so how do aromas interact with the brain to cause responses? I think this is a very interesting slide. I really like, talking about this particular thing, because how does aroma create a response? What is the what's the physiology behind aromas and responses that we might have? So here we go. So number one, the aroma is inhaled. You smell it. It's picked up by olfactory receptors that are embedded deep in the nose. That's in between our nose and our brain. The aroma is processed in the olfactory system, which controls our sense of smell, which is actually the limbic system. And then neurons, which are just nerve cells, that's what they're called, neurons, they send these signals to the brain. They identify the smell. How many times did you smell something and right away you're trying to identify the smell? I can't tell you how many times maybe I smelt a particular food and all of a sudden I start craving that food, and you're trying to identify, what is that? Is that bread baking, or is that chicken on the grill, or what is that smell? And so that's all those processes that are going on in the limbic system there in the brain. So the nerve systems transmit the information from the olfactory system to the limbic system, where memories and emotions are stored, and then the limbic system produces a response. And that response often can be happiness. It could actually be sadness. It could be a sense of well-being. It could be focus. It could be motivation. It could be memories of maybe grandma or grandpa, or maybe a particular meal maybe that grandma used to make. It triggers certain emotions within our brain. So how can essential oils promote those feelings of focus? And that has to do with the limbic system. And these are some diffuser blends. If anybody wants to take a snapshot of this, I absolutely love getting new diffuser blends. I'm always on my phone looking up, relaxing diffuser blends or nighttime diffuser blends. Or I just recently was looking up diffuser blends with the 10 foundation oils, the Healthy Start Kit. And I got, a few of them. Some of y'all that are on this Zoom actually got that text from me with some of those Healthy Start diffuser blends. Those are diffuser blends that are specific for that Healthy Start, those 10 foundation oils. So basically, that you have all the oils that you need for those particular blends. So here's diffuser blends for feelings of focus. And I think I especially like the one on the bottom with the spearmint. I absolutely love the smell of that spearmint. I actually have a blend, if anybody wants to write it down. It's 2 drops of spearmint, 2 drops of ylang ylang, and 2 drops of fennel. And we call it the Fairies blend, and it smells really, really nice. All right, so essential oils and motivation. So we have intrinsic, coming from within, and extrinsic motivation, extrinsic coming from without. The extrinsic motivation would be those diffuser blends, but those diffuser blends actually produce an intrinsic motivation coming from within us. So these are ways that essential oils can actually help with motivation.
They close up at, look, they close up at night.
Could everybody put themselves on mute?
Oh.
Alrighty, and here are a few other diffuser blends. These are for motivation. If anybody would like to take a screenshot of this. This is a very, to me, some of these, they're not always the most common oils, like, who has elevation, who has motivate, Not everybody has those oils. Who has cheer? You know, black pepper is a very good one. So these are some oils that, you know, we could actually put on our wish list. Diffuser Blends for motivation. Uplifting essential oils, if you're feeling down or you're feeling sluggish or non-motivated, these essential oils can actually put you in a motivating mood. Bergamot, blue tansy, Douglas fir, grapefruit, fennel, lemon, lime, peppermint, tangerine, wild orange. You notice how a lot of these are the citrus oils. Citrus oils are those sunny, happy type of oils. And then there's calming oils, which are basil, bergamot. Bergamot, once again, it's not only in the uplifting oils, but it's also in the calming oils. I know there's many times where I put bergamot in a nighttime blend, and I question, I'm like, why am I putting bergamot in a nighttime blend? But it's an absolutely beautiful, beautiful smell and very relaxing aroma. So we've got the basil, we've got the bergamot, we've got cilantro, coriander, clary sage, jasmine, lavender, neroli, petitgrain, Roman chamomile, spikenard, vetiver. Now vetiver is a very good one. Vetiver, there's a cute little story behind vetiver. I gave some to my son, and he was like, "Mom, I can't get it out of the bottle." It's a very, very thick oil. So vetiver would be a good one to take off that reducer cap and put on a little, what do you call those? The little dropper, little squeeze dropper, and it helps to get it out of the bottle. It is a very thick oil. All right, so here's some application ideas. Diffuse basil oil to promote a sense of focus while studying, reading, or completing other tasks that require mental clarity. Diffuse frankincense oil during your morning routine to focus your intentions for the day. Frankincense, you could put a drop on the crown of your head. You could put a drop on your tongue and hold it to the roof of your mouth. You could take it sublingually, which would be underneath the tongue. Frankincense is an awesome oil to be used in so many different ways, as well as in your diffuser. Peppermint is an absolutely awesome uplifting aroma. It invigorates. It's good for a pick-me-up. You rub on your temples. Be very careful because a lot of people do have skin sensitivity to peppermint. It is a very hot, it's a strong oil, so sometimes it needs to be just kind of maybe diluted just a little bit with some fractionated coconut oil or some almond oil or you know, those types of oils. To boost your energy, to uplift your mood, you can rub a drop of wild orange between the palms of your hands and inhale the aroma slowly. And then here's a good one, and this is one that I've been using more lately, is In Tune. And it's just as the name states, it gives you a sense of focus when you have difficulty paying attention or staying on task. So it gives a lot of motivation and it gives a lot of focus as well. And now, helping children focus. Now, this is a hot topic for all of those mothers that are homeschooling, you know, during the COVID crisis. We've got coriander, which is not, and if, as you notice, coriander was on those relaxing oils. So it's not only relaxing, but it's also stimulating. Now that's kind of a pretty interesting concept. How can an oil both be relaxing and stimulating? Well, that would be something you know, that would be interesting to try it out. You know, try it out on yourself. When your child is working, you know, diffuse coriander, see if it helps. When your child's practicing an instrument or learning a new skill, diffuse peppermint or spearmint to help the child stay alert and invigorated. If your children have difficulty getting ready in the morning, you know, you can put some of the different citrus oils in the diffuser to help them to even just get up, you know, for the day. So promote focus and motivation by combining essential oils with other healthy practices, which is actually one of the things that I really appreciated with the oils. Prior to the oils, I wasn't really worried about health and wellness. I really didn't even think about it very much. But you know, since starting the essential oils, I've found that I'm more focused. I'm more in tune to what I'm eating. I'm more in tune to, you know, what I'm putting into my body. And so, you know, the essential oils are just, they're very, they can actually kind of give you that little kick to, you know, to begin a healthy lifestyle. All right, a little technical difficulty here. Here we go. All right, essential oils made easy. So there are 3 cool things about essential oils. They are natural, they are safe, 100% natural and safe. No side effects, no addictions. These extracts are literally from the plants, from the leaves, from the roots, from the stems, from the bark, from the fruit. They're certified, and this is only doTERRA can make this claim. They're certified pure therapeutic grade, or the CPTG standard that has been created by doTERRA. All right, and you look at this peppermint in particular. You know, just a few drops are actually much more powerful than even the herbs that we might get in those little bottles in the grocery stores. All right, they're also effective. They're more effective than modern approaches to health problems. Why is that? Why are essential oils more effective than even some of the pharmaceuticals that we have on the market? Well, if you look at this, this illustration here of the human cells, which we are literally a big bunch of cells. The neat thing about essential oils is because of the fact that they are lipid, and our cells are surrounded by a lipid bilayer, the essential oils literally can just enter right into the cell, because lipid or oil is attracted to oil. And so the oils can literally just come right into the cell. They permeate the cell membrane. And here's a perfect example with On Guard that promotes healthy immune function. And immunity is a very hot topic in today's day and age. Everybody wants to boost their immune systems. Well, this is a wonderful topic that we could get into with the essential oils, because they do just that. And essential oils are also affordable. I've had so many people tell me, well, it's, you know, it's expensive. A bottle of wild orange is $12. You know, well, okay, it's $12. But when you think about the normal dosage of any essential oil is from 1 to 3 drops. You're talking literally pennies per dose, right? And when you consider the traditional medical care and the expense that people have with the different pharmaceuticals for anything, I mean, pharmaceuticals are not cheap, right? But here you've got an essential oil that, here with lavender, calming the mind, calming for the skin, antihistamine. I mean, people, they go to the grocery stores, or they get the over-the-counter or prescription strength antihistamines, or the things for their skin, for eczema or psoriasis, and you know, it costs a lot of money. The anti-anxiety medication that people purchase, and here you've got a bottle of lavender that could address many different issues. Lemon, lavender, and peppermint. Peppermint is also shown on the screen. Lemon, lavender, and peppermint is an allergy buster. All right, if you want to know a little bit more about that, we can talk more about allergies. All righty, 3 ways to use essential oils. 1, aromatic. This is a beautiful blend of wild orange and breathe. 2, topically. And here we've got some deep blue that's very, very good for muscle aches. Digest Zen, that you can literally rub on your belly if you have gas or bloating or abdominal pain. And the 3rd way to use essential oil is internal. You can put them in a veggie cap, you could put them in a glass of water, or you could just put a drop or so just underneath your tongue. That's what I was talking about with the frankincense. The sublingual application of frankincense is under the tongue, and it is one of the fastest methods of getting that oil into your systemic circulation. Lemon is very good. I put lemon in my water. As a matter of fact, now that I'm thinking about it, let me take a little sip. Lemon goes in my water, of course. As you notice, I'm using a metal container, okay? Whenever you put oils in your water to drink, you want to put it in metal or you want to put it in glass. You don't want to put it in plastic, because the oils eventually will leach that plastic, and you're gonna look at your plastic cup one day and say, what happened to this? Well, it's the essential oils. And these are some convenient internal usage aids. This is actually how I like to take my oils. You've got Digest Zen, which each soft gel has got 2 drops of Digest Zen oil. We've got On Guard, which has 2 drops of On Guard. We've got Zendocrine, which is very good for detoxing your liver. Copaiba, very good for cardiovascular, for your immune. Copaiba is, well, it's also good for your nervous system, but there's many systems that Copaiba actually can help. You've got the Triese, that's actually what I was just talking about, with the lemon, lavender, and peppermint. That's what's in that Triese. It's for allergies. It's called the seasonal blend. Then you've got the Slim and Sassy, which is very good for boosting our metabolism. Very, very important, especially as we get older. Our metabolism slows down. And here we've got supplements that actually help to boost our metabolism. DDR is a cellular renewal. And then we've got the little beadlets, and these are the cutest little things, peppermint beadlets and On Guard beadlets. Alrighty, very important thing to talk about very quickly is essential oil safety. You do want to read your labels carefully. Make sure that that oil is safe for internal use. Most doTERRA's oils are, but you do want to be careful. You will look at the side of your oil, as I'm doing right here with this wild orange, and you want to make sure that it says supplement facts. Not sure if I can get that to where you can actually see, but you want it to say supplement facts. Okay, that's how you know that it's for internal use. All right. Areas to avoid with the oils. Be very careful. You don't want to get the oils in your eyes. If you do, you're going to know it. It's, you know, it'll make your eyes tear and burn. If you ever do, just take a little bit of olive oil in the cabinet, or fractionated coconut oil, and put a drop in your eye. Or just cry it out and it'll come out with your tears. So just be very careful. Also be careful putting it internally in your nose. Internally in your ears, unless of course you are following a protocol from somebody who knows what they're talking about with the oils. So you do want to be very careful. The dilution, this is something that we did talk about with peppermint to minimize skin sensitivity. Sometimes you can dilute the oils with a carrier oil. And so the suggested dilution ratio is 1 drop of essential oil to 5 drops of that carrier oil. And what that means is these essential oils are very, very potent. Remember this, 1 to 3 drops per dosage. If you're rubbing it on maybe a sore muscle, 3 drops with maybe 10 drops of your carrier oil, because these oils are very, very potent. You don't want to waste them, okay? They're strong. And it says right here, essential oils with a strong chemistry should always be diluted before topical application. Now here's a few, and these are what we call hot oils. All right, we've got cassia, we've got cinnamon bark, clove, oregano, thyme, and then there are others. So there are some oils that are hotter than others and that could produce skin sensitivity. So just be careful. Sun sensitivity, your citrus oils oftentimes will give some sensitivity when you go out in the sun. So if you're going to use those oils, use them the day before, but don't use them the day that you're going to go into the sun. Storing them, just keep them out of the sunlight, and always supervise children with the essential oils. Alrighty, I wanted to talk about a few kits. This Healthy Start kit was the kit that I was talking about with the Diffuser Blends, how that we actually have some blends that for those who have the Healthy Start kit, that you know that you have all the oils that you need for these particular diffuser blends. But that Healthy Start kit is a very, it's an affordable kit. We've got the Healthy Home kit, and that's for those who actually want to detox their home. You know, their shampoos, the cleaning, the hand soaps, the toothpaste, and then it gives you a range of oils there as well. We also have a Healthy Essentials kit, which gives you 10 very popular oils, but this one also gives you the copaiba, and it gives you the adaptive oil, which is a fairly new oil, but it's adaptive, is very good for any kind of neurological, whether it's epilepsy, whether it's migraines, whether it's ADHD, anxiety, depression, all of the autistic spectrum. Adaptive is very good, as well as that copaiba. And then, of course, it gives you a nice size diffuser as well. And then the Healthy Habits. Those are for those like me who are very into the supplements. I absolutely love the supplements. I love the Deep Blue, and that's what this particular kit gives you. It's very affordable as well. And so with all of these kits, your enrollment is free. That's the nice thing about purchasing a kit, is your enrollment is free. I did want to talk just a little bit about the lifelong vitality that you saw in the slide before. That these are the most popular items that doTERRA has. Microplex VMZ, which provides 22 essential vitamins and minerals to support normal growth, function, and maintenance of cells. XE Omega, which is a unique formula of essential oils and marine and land source omega fatty acids. All right, omega fatty acids help support joint, cardiovascular, and brain health, and they also help to support healthy immune function, which, like I say, that's a really important buzzword of today. Alpha CRS is a proprietary formula combining potent levels of natural botanical extracts that support healthy cell function with important metabolic factors of cellular energy. So these three are meant to be taken together. I take them every morning, and they're a wonderful supplement. I used to suffer from migraines constantly. Since I've been taking these supplements, I don't get migraines anymore. And so I attribute not having the migraines to my daily use of these supplements right here. These are just some really awesome testimonials. Since taking Lifelong Vitality supplements, I've reduced my hot flashes, my mood swings during menopause, more energy, more good days than bad with my fibromyalgia and digestive issues. Says Mia G. Lori Ann shares, I've been on a half a dose of my LOVs for almost 2 weeks now. I usually tire by 2 p.m. and I feel a need for a nap. I've not had that feeling since being on the LOVs. I'm so happy with this small baby step, and I can't wait to work more on being the best me this coming year. And I really like this because that's exactly what we're trying to be. We understand we're all getting older, we're all aging, disease processes happen. We're in mortal flesh, and we understand that it's going to break down, but we can reduce some of the aches. We can reduce some of the pains. We can prolong vitality. And I very much believe that, yes, we have to age, but we don't have to age as quickly as sometimes we do, you know? Sometimes we can prolong some of those aging processes. Samantha M says, the LOVs changed my body, gave me energy, gave me less brain fog, my mom brain, and made it ready to go. But it also helped some of my POTS. POTS, now, if my daughter Michelle is on this call, which I think she is, I sent this to her. I was thinking actually that, maybe I had this at one time, while I was pregnant. It's a postural osteostatic tachycardia syndrome. And what it is it's just like when maybe you would feel dizzy or nauseous, especially after getting up from sitting down. And I used to get that all the time, especially, being pregnant. And Samantha was saying that it made it not so severe, I'm sorry, which was a major game changer. She says, overall, I feel amazing with the LOVs, which is why I will continue to take them forever. The LOVs plus the Terrazyme are my constant go-tos. Terrazyme is its digestive enzymes, and we can talk about that another time. Eunice said, I started using LOVs in May. When my sister introduced it to me. I was disabled with a back injury in 2013, suffered from psoriatic arthritis, stomach ulcers, acid reflux, and I was on constant painkillers every day. Now, I feel very sorry for her, but look at this. When I started the LOVs, I completely stopped taking my prescription meds and over-the-counter meds as well, and I felt better. I don't need meds or over-the-counter meds. I'm pain-free and I feel fabulous. Now, isn't that a testimonial? Karen was talking about her husband suffering from IBS for almost 20 years. That literally messed up his immune system. But since the new year, now of course this was a little bit ago, it says he caught an extremely bad dose of the flu. She called it dose of the flu, but I guess it would be case of the flu. As the years progressed, so did his ailments in the course of IBS. We even missed our best friend's wedding because of it. Fast forward many years, and he is diagnosed with arthritis in his hands and knees. She found doTERRA through a very good friend. She started him on the LOVs, PB Assist, and once again that Terrazyme, digestive enzymes. She said he has never looked back. He has no discomfort in his hands and knees. He can tell when he misses a dose and the discomfort creeps back. We even have a landscaping business, so obviously those body parts take a beating as well as the back. And so look at all these wonderful testimonials. And here's the last. After hearing several people talk about how the LOV supplements have helped them with joint pain, depression, energy, focus, and even mood, I decided to give it a try. What did I have to lose? doTERRA even offers a 30-day money-back guarantee. That's very important, because you try any supplement and they're not offering you any money-back guarantee for those supplements. 30 days. You take the LOVs, and if you do not notice a difference, you return them, no questions asked, and they refund your money. But she was saying within a couple of weeks, I started to notice a difference. My hips didn't hurt as much. I didn't have to take a nap every day, and my energy was good. My thinking was clear. Believe it or not, my reflexes even improved. The LOVs are making a difference. So here's just a couple little testimonials from people that have taken the LOVs and absolutely love them. All right, and I wanted to just throw this up here. I want questions. If anybody has any questions about some of the things that we said. I know that these slideshows tend to go kind of fast, and sometimes some things could be lost. And I give different presentations every week. So some of the things that I talked about last week, I don't talk about this week. And sometimes, the purpose of these PowerPoints is that, we just kind of come every Friday and, give a little half hour of our time, and we learn something new every Friday. So I'm going to stop my share, and I am also going to stop my record